Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Sports Fitness here on magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Just got in from a workout. Had a lot of water, handful of dates, something to put something in the stomach, and I was off for a great throwing workout with a lot of kettlebell and everything. Feel great. Anyway, did you have a great weekend? I hope you did. I did. It was wonderful. Very, very quiet. My wife and I were home by ourselves and spent time on the couch. It was wonderful. Anyway, I was watching the Texas Valero Open. And Jordan Spieth is continuing his renaissance. Now, I am not a big fan of Jordan Spieth. I find his personality on and off the court a little irritating. But neither here nor there. I mean, his brilliance with a golf club in his hands is off the charts. And if you follow golf at all, you know that he has really, really been in a slump, like a 3.5-year slump where, just terrible missing cuts and just ridiculous shots that he's almost whiffing on. I mean, crazy, crazy stuff. But with that said, he's been playing very, very well this year. Glimpses of brilliance, and it came to fruition yesterday at the Texas Valero Open. Now, that is not a major tournament. The field was not that strong. The course itself, compared to some of the other courses, is on the easy side for those guys. So, you take with it what it may, but he's playing much better. But the reason that I found it very, very stark contrast to what's going on in sports now is his physique. And I'm fascinated by fitness and sports fitness for sure. And his physique. Now, all this time, guys, that he is in the doldrums, and I'm sure he's questioning his approach and tinkering with his swing and all this sort of stuff. He never once went to the weights. I mean, look at that physique, as opposed to Roy Boys, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, etc. I mean, he's downright emaciated looking. He seems to stay in shape, I guess. I don't know what he does, but each one of them say they spend time in the gym. But look at that physique. He's not lifting weights to any realistic degree. He's just not. And as you know, if you've been following any of these videos, I think that's a good thing. I think conventional weights are one of the worst things that has hit the sports scene. Yes, they make you look like, Thor, God of Thunder or something. And the accompanying steroid scene that goes along with it, I think it's the worst thing an athlete can do. Now, I'm sure an NFL offensive lineman would beg to differ. But for a golfer, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, Bryson DeChambeau, for all his histrionics and whatnot with the steroids and the big long drives and all, is causing some attention. But guy, he hasn't sniffed number one in the world. He's not the least bit consistent. He's very, very mediocre, middle of the pack on certain types of courses. And many courses like Pebble Beach and all that sort of thing, just take that advantage right out of his hands. I don't think he's going to win the Masters this week. I don't. Nobody seems to be, other than Jordan, nobody seems to be playing well right at the moment. The top name is DJ is not close to what he should be, his game. Justin Thomas, I think, will be there. But the whole point is, guys, why does anyone feel they have to lift those weights? The greatest football player of all time, Tom Brady, does not lift weights. Now, as I said, I realize Quarterback is a different skill set, which brings with it another physical set that I understand. I understand it's different. And the three things that an athlete needs, or anybody needs, strength, flexibility, endurance, is different for all sports and all individual positions and players on the team. A catcher needs different things than a center fielder in baseball. A goalie in soccer does not need the endurance that a midfielder does. Okay, we can go right down the list. You get the idea. But in golf, guys, why in the world do you have to hit 400-foot drives? Now, Jordan Spieth, again, let's just, for the sake of this argument, lifts no weights. Okay? None. He was hitting at 320, 330. Why in the world do you have to go 400? If you're going to hit a driver 400 yards, that takes the driver out of your hand on many holes. So to risk injury, Bryson DeChambeau will be hurt. Within 5 years, he'll have major surgery. Brooks Koepka, steroids and the weights, several wrist injuries, knee injuries, back injuries. Dennis Johnson, certainly the weights. I think he's off the roids now. He was at one time. No question he was on them at one time. Back, wrist, and knee injuries. He's already had surgery on his knee. Tiger, are you kidding me? Forget the recent accident. 6 back operations. Guys, it's silly. It's silly, especially for a golfer. A golfer, to increase strength, flexibility, and endurance, all they have to do is get 135 kettlebell out, and they will have all the strength, flexibility they need, and they will not be hurt. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, I'm not sure of Jordan's diet. He's very, very thin, which does, extremely thin. Again, to the point of looking, I used the term emaciated at the beginning of the video. I don't know about his diet. I don't think it's very good. As for his fruits and vegetables and all this sort of stuff, he's probably following the status quo. I got to get my protein in, whatever. But anyway, that's that. I want you to think about it, guys. For the normal schmo. Now, I do believe resistance training is important to some degree. I think kettlebells are the way to go. I think, especially for senior citizens like myself, if you're trying to tone up your upper body, all you need is push-ups. All you need is push-ups and you won't have a sore back. There's just, it's just so many different ways to go to give you better results. Now, I get it. If you want to look like a bodybuilder, sculpted and defined, the weights are the best way to go. But with that said, especially for a golfer, stay away from them. All right? Listen to Tom Brady and Jordan Spieth. Stay away from them. Okay, guys, that's it. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.